as Matt has just given us the list, it goes on and on and on and on forever. What we have back here is governance by confusion. Every time a question gets asked by whoever in the opposition, it goes to the speaker, of course, being addressed, and then it goes to whoever they ask for. 9 times out of 10, that person won't stand and answer. If the question, and I've commented on many, many times, I mean, I'm retired. I'm 70 years old today. And I got nothing better to do than try and take this place down brick by brick by brick by brick.
Do it!
I have been here about a year ago, last winter. It was minus 40, and we had 350 people here. We've got to get the numbers up, to get them to listen, to get the media here, to look at it all. But when
is a weapon of mass destruction.
Absolutely.
We have to get past Canadians, have to get past this apathy.
Absolutely.
They're taking full advantage of our apathy.
Questions are asked by the opposition. They ask for a yes or a no. That's all the question comes out as. They say, this, we're talking about hydro, or we're talking about recall legislation, or we're talking about something else in general. It's a health system. Hoskins should be tried in front of his own peers at the university, and his license should be pulled for what he's been doing. But when asked for a yes or no answer through the speaker, it goes over and they give it to somebody that starts spouting numbers that mean absolutely nothing, totally against the question and everything that's been asked. This is a constant thing that we listen to. I watch the proceedings every day. And it just becomes frustrating. So we need larger numbers, please. Absolutely. But the first thing that really needs to be done is the Speaker of the House needs to be removed because he is too one-sided. Simple as that. It's very one-sided. If the question is asked and it's a yes or no question to be answered, or a question is involved in a direct question, he should be directing the government side of the House and saying, sorry, well, conversation ends there. You answer the question as was asked by the opposition. Doesn't do it. Never does, never has. I've been watching it. I feel sorry. I knew when Mr. Hillier got up, and a good friend of mine, to ask for recall legislation. I knew what was going to happen. It was pretty simple. It happened in BC. It happened here. It happens all over the place where Alberta could not get it. BC did. That's right. Sooner or later, it's got to. And where you start with an empire, is empires crumble from the bottom up, not from the top down. You can't move the top unless you can move the bottom. And one of the problems is that the backbenchers, all the backbenchers for the Liberal Party, there's 8 people running that party, basically. 8 to 10 people running that party. The rest of them don't even get anything to say. They get nothing to say. They have no input into what you people are asking for. You have to start at home in your own ridings. Start talking to those people, those Liberals in your home ridings, and don't support them. Tell them that you either go and represent the people that you're supposed to represent, or walk away. Now, before I lose it all, I appreciate the chance to speak, and I would have come with a longer speech today, not knowing that I would have got a chance to do something with it. But People, you've got to have the numbers. You've got to stay persistent. You've got to keep coming. You've got to keep sending letters. You've got to keep sending everything to your people, including the opposition side of the house also. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.